Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my Back to Beauty No Buy Year. This year I'm concentrating on using my makeup and not buying any. Today's video is going to be a palette bingo with the Urban Decay Elements palette. I have yet to actually use this palette, I'm pretty sure. So I had Angela pick 5 random numbers for me. I will put the text message as well as the swatches up on the screen here. So I do have 5 shades to work with. 4 of them are shimmers and 1 of them is matte. This is what the palette looks like. My hubby actually picked this out for me, so I'm really excited to try it out today. First shade I'm going to go into is the one matte shade, and is this shade right here called Elemental. And I'm gonna go ahead and blow that out as a transition. So like I said, I'm really excited to dive into this palette. It has an odd number of shades. When I was having Angela pick the numbers this morning, and actually you'll be seeing a palette bingo from her soon where I picked her numbers in the same way. She just had me pick out 5 random numbers, and so anyhow, before she picked the numbers, I went ahead and made this little chart up here where I, numbered the palette so that when she picked the numbers, I'd know right away which shades I was going to be using. And it's odd because this palette has 19 shadows in it. Isn't that weird? All right, next in the crease, I'm going to go ahead and go into this guy right here, which is called Moon Rock. It's just a metallic, warm brown shade. Nothing exciting for me going on today. I'm just gonna do a bit of errand running after this with whatever eye look I come up with because I'm not taking it off. If you hear my daughter in the background, she's playing games with her friend over the phone. Isn't that odd? Do any of your kids do that? My kids, they do that. I mean, my son, he's a gamer, so, it makes sense. But my daughter plays this weird game called Roblox. It's kind of like Minecraft, and apparently instead of playing in person, it's acceptable to play over the phone or online with each other. It's kind of weird. But I just think it's so interesting how the times have changed, because that wouldn't have been a thing when I was growing up. I grew up in the 90s, so, we had the internet, but we had like AOL, which funnily enough, I still have an AOL email address. Okay, going back into Elemental, I'm just gonna blend out the edges. Liking where this is going so far. I think the one shade that will be interesting for sure is the turquoise. Angela was like, good luck to you. What a friend. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is called Lioness. They have some really weird names in this palette. This is kind of a shimmery burgundy color, and I'm going to put this over the outer 2/3 of my lid. So hair, let's talk hair, shall we? So I'm half-assed doing something called the curly girl method, and Angela as well. She's doing it full-fledged. She's not half-assing it like me. But here's the thing. So the curly girl method essentially is a technique or a method for handling, styling, whatever, your curly hair. Some may think this is crazy, but if you do have curly hair, you might understand. My curly hair has been the bane of my existence for most of my life. My hair, whenever it would dry, it was a big fluff ball, basically, and it was really frustrating. As a result, I wore my hair up a lot for most of my life. I always get comments about wearing my hair up, or I mean wearing my hair down rather. My mom definitely has always told me that I should wear my hair down more. But I think people who don't have curly hair maybe don't understand just how difficult to manage curly hair can be. Angela stumbled upon this curly girl method. There is a ton of resources out on YouTube and the internet for this particular method, but the main things to the curly girl method are that you switch out your products for anything that doesn't have sulfates or silicones, things like that, and it's a little bit different in how you style your hair. Jeez, Fix Plus, behave. So a lot of the methods I was already doing. I'm going to go into this shade now called Electric Air. Put that on the inner 1/3. And a lot of the things I was already doing, like you don't use terry cloth towels on your hair. You use either a microfiber towel or a t-shirt, which I've been using t-shirts to wrap up my hair for years. I don't even remember where I got that idea. I just know that, you know, it makes sense. The terry cloth definitely causes frizz for curly girls. Also, how you style your hair, which again is something that I was kind of already doing. You style your hair or put your hair products in the shower with your hair soaking wet. And then another step with that styling process is that you put in your leave-in conditioner or your curl cream or what have you, and then you go ahead and you do what they call adding a cast to your hair. So you put like a large amount of gel over your curl cream, and then you let it air dry, which is what I'm doing now. And it's called creating a cast, which means crunchy, basically. And then once your hair is fully air dried, you go ahead and do what they call scrunching out the crunch. And that just means basically scrunching your hair till it's not crunchy anymore. So then you have these soft, defined curls that you guys have seen in several of my previous videos. And you know, that's pretty much the short and long of it. The reason I say I'm half-assed doing the curly girl method is that I have a lot of expensive products left that I need to use up for my own brain before I commit to switching over all my products to no silicones, no sulfates, you know, things like that. I think I might try that Briogeo Kale and Apple shampoo and conditioner. For the lower lash line, I'm just going to go in with that shade Lioness again. Such a pretty shade. I'm glad that I got that shade, actually. But if you are a curly girl, and or if you are a sulfate, silicone, paraben-free hair product user, I would love to hear what you have to say down in the comments for sure. So that is why my hair is air drying. And yes, the goal is definitely for me to be able to wear my hair down more. I do love my curly hair. I just wish it would behave. I think curls are beautiful and I think they're unique, and I would love to feel empowered to wear them more often, like wear my hair down like this, so to speak. So the next shade, or the last shade that I need to use, is this shade right here, which is called Heavy Water. Again, weird names. And what I'm going to do with this is wrap it around the tear duct, I think. Like I said, this is where it could all go wrong and awry, but that's what palette bingo is all about. I guess this video kind of turned into a curly hair video, didn't it? But you guys, if this works, it'd be well worth it to me. So let me know if you think you would enjoy an update on my curly hair journey. I don't know how many of you out there have naturally curly hair, or whether you would find it interesting. Look at that. That's definitely interesting. And then just for a little pop of highlight, I'm gonna go back into Electric Air right here. Do I want that, or do I want, I think I might try this center shade right here actually. Per the rules of palette bingo, you can add shades, but you must use all the shades that were selected for you. But I just want a little pop of light right here on the inner corner. So what do we think of this? I actually kind of dig it. I am so into burgundy lately. It's like not even funny. You guys know that. In fact, I think I'll use my burgundy mascara today. Okay, so I'm gonna use the NYX Slide On Glide On Stay On and definitely a Turn On Waterproof Extreme Shine eyeliner in the shade Jewel. This is a sort of dark burgundy shimmer eyeliner. And then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in the shade Burgundy. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what I picked out for lips. All right, here we are. I really love this eye look. What do you guys think? I feel like it's kind of like grungy and edgy. Kind of digging it. For lips, I'm going to use the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Jewel. This is Burgundy. And the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Damned, which is also Burgundy. I'm kind of loving too how my outfit, which is very weird color combination, is kind of like going with the eye. I'm feeling myself, what can I say? Ta-da! What do we think? Pretty bold. Bold eye, bold lip. Like I said, I'm kind of feeling this. I really like how this turned out. I think it could have gone very much awry. I did end up using nude on the waterline. And just to tell you what's on my face as the sun is blowing me out, I went in with the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush blush in the shade Hush Blush. Say that 5 times fast. And the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 01 Highlight. This is just my favorite subtle highlight. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are digging the look as much as I am. And on that note, I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. I'll see you in my next video soon.